everyone, and welcome to Calm Creations Flosstube Flosstube. My name is Tia. Today I'm going to do a floss tube. So I have been working on a few projects, cross stitch projects, since the last time I saw you, and I now have 3 finishes, and I've worked on 4 projects, so I'm going to show you those. And then I'm going to share with you my plans for my cross stitching for 2024, so there'll be a little bit of a whip parade, and then yeah, just have a little chat about what's happening in the new year. So this is my stitchy planner. I've updated it, so this is for 2024. Well, there's a few current things in there, but I thought I'd show you through that when we do the little whip parade. But first of all, I guess we will show you the finishes. So the first one, I haven't even got it, that I finished was I think I did a stitch with me with this one, is this one here, which is the apple picking. This is the basket. So this is from the Autumn Days Ornaments by It's So Emma. So this is the stitch along that I'm doing with the Fat Quarter Shop, and I've stitched the pumpkin, I've stitched the mushroom and the apple, I've stitched the I Love Fall, and I've stitched the jar. So they're all under there, but I've now done the apple basket. So that is they're so quick. I'm not doing the background and the ornaments, and then the next one I'm going to do is the leaf. So that is that one. The next finish I have is the piece that I'm doing for my vintage sewing techniques journal. And did I keep the chart out? Here's the cover page. This one here. So it's called Open Hearts, and it's by Sew French, and this was a free download on her website. So that one there, and I've finished that, and it's going to go in my journal as the cross stitch page. So I've just got it pinned in there. I need to write cross stitch down here. These are the other pages that I've been working on and finished, but this one's all done now and ready to go in my journal. So I'm happy with that. And then the last one that I've worked on and finished is the little Christmas train ornament. So this one is a dimensions kit, and it came with everything I needed. I got it from work, I think, in the clearance sale last year, or maybe the year before, I don't even know. And it's on 14 count plastic canvas, and it is now finished. So there's my little train there, and I've backed it with felt, and I've done a little running stitch all the way around to attach the felt, and then I'm thinking I may glue some little magnets on the back. But I'll put a photo in of what it looked like when I'd finished stitching it without the back stitch. backstitch is its own superpower. It is absolutely amazing how different a piece can look with backstitch, but I'm thrilled that that little piece is finished. So those are my 3 little finishes, and then the other piece I worked on was my Heaven and Earth Designs. Where's my cover photo? Here's me thinking I was organised, but I'm not. Is this piece, which is Jamie, Claire and Frank, and this is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's a retired chart now, so no longer available. And I put in a few stitches on this, not an awful lot, but that is where I'm up to. So let me just tighten that a little bit so you can see. Where's the picture? So this is all down her front area, down Claire's front area, and that little black is around her, the collar. It's not even a collar, but around the neck of her cardigan. And I think, let me just see, I'm just about at 1%. Let me see if I am. Like that. Turn on. I don't know. Oh, no. Yes, here we go. It's still charging. I bought a new tablet in, I don't know, June or May or June, and it's Android, and I'm still figuring it out. It's very different, but I only need it for Pattern Keeper. I don't use it for anything else. I use my iPad for everything else, but anyway, that's turning on. So I think I'm nearly at 1%, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photo every 1% to see the difference. So there'll be, by the end of the project, 100 photos going through all of the different stages. So that is what I've worked on. Now, plans for 2024. So I've redone my journal. The only thing I haven't done is added the photos, but I'm going to do that. Look, my son made me a iced coffee. It's so good. Right. Okay, so this is my same stitchy journal that I've had for a few years now, and I've just redone the pages. So I've kept all the dividers, and this is my stitching for 2024. So what I'm going to do is I've picked out 12 projects, and I'm going to work on one project for each calendar month. So not a set number of days, not, you know, whatever, but just for one calendar month. And so I'm going to show you what I've done for that. So hang on, what have we got in there? That's my... Right, let me just start at the beginning. Right, so there's a calendar. These are all my Whip's birthdays. So I've put on there when I started each one. So I've only got 36 Whips, which is, you know, not too bad in the scheme of things, I suppose. and I've had 36, then I go up to 38, and then I come back down, but I've had that number for quite a few years. And then I'm going to do a year in pixels, just colouring every day that I've stitched. Now this is my list. This is just a sort of at a glance list, and then these are the pages for each project. So I've only done like 3, but just with information about the project. So maybe if I'm doing it as a stitch along, you know, what fabric I'm using when I started it, how big it is, the designer. So that is, I filled in all the names of them, but I haven't filled in all the details. And then that's Flosstube. Nothing there. And then this one here is the 12 projects. So these are what I'm going to show you today, and what I'll do is when I edit the video I will put in a picture to the side around here somewhere, what each project will look like when it's finished. So these are the 12 that I'm going to be working on each month for next year. So let's show you those. And then I've made a tracker for, hang on, that's not it. Where is it? Where's my tracker that I want to use? Where did I put that? Oh, I know where it is. I thought it was in there. I think it's in challenges, right. I don't know why I put it in challenges. And then this stitch tracker, and then I'll just mark off each day that I worked on a project, so that I can keep track of it. So let's get into the projects. So I spent a bit of time this morning and I pulled them all out and got them all ready to show you. Now they're going to be in no particular order. Where I can, I will tell you what I'm stitching them on, what fabric, and the designer. I haven't transferred all the dates yet. Let me just turn that off. That is my child. I haven't put any dates or anything in my journal yet. I need to sit down and do that, but let's go. So I've got them all here in a basket sitting on my desk, all ready to show you. And this basket will just hang around through the year, and as each month rolls through I'll pull out a new one. I don't know what order I'm going to stitch them in, but we will decide that as we go. So the first one, this one is called Sea Sampler. Now this is a piece by Irina Verba, I think her name is. She's a cross-stitch designer on Etsy. I've done one of her pieces before. I did the Flower Quaker, which hangs up behind me on my wall. But this is the Sea Sampler, so it's got anchors and all ocean related stitching. You'll see by the picture, so if I move that over there, of what it will look like when it's finished. This is on a piece of 18 count white Aida, and I'm doing 2/1 full cross. So that is that one. Next up is this is Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird Designs. So as I I'm doing it as charted. It is on a piece of 32 count ivory even weave using the called for, no I'm not, are they CXC threads? I think they might be. And I'm stitching this for my media room. So my husband and my son are absolute mad Beatles fans, hence some of the children's names. My youngest daughter is Abby from Abbey Road, and my son is Lennon from John Lennon. So I'm stitching, was there seven or eight in the series from Blackbird Designs? I think there's a whole bunch of them. I've got like 5 of them. I still need to get another couple, but I'm in no rush to buy any more at the moment. So that is Strawberry Fields Forever. Now next is Australia, which is by Pixel Stitch on Etsy, and I've been working on this for like 100 years or something, feels like. So this is on a piece of 18 count white Ada, and I'm using the called for DMC threads, so you can sort of see how the top of the outline of Australia is coming through. That's the Gold Coast, where the little surfy girl is. So that is that one. Not much to say about that. I've got random threads popping up. Okay. I started quilting my Christmas quilt and I've got threads everywhere. I'm hand quilting it, so it's, I've got threads. Right, next is, this is Lighthouse in a Bottle. This is going to go on my ocean inspired wall with my sea sampler, and again I'll be putting the photos in so you'll be able to see. Not a huge start on this, but I like all the detail. There's a lot of detail in this, and this has got a lot of back stitching in it too. So this is I think this is 14 count white Ada. Okay, and next we have, this is Merry Christmas. No, it's not called Merry Christmas, it's called Aussie Christmas, and this is by Deb from Cottage Designs. So I've got some animals to do and finish the word Merry, and then there's vines that go up the side and across. And if I put that there, then you'll be able to see when I put the photo in. So that is Aussie Christmas. Now this fabric I bought from like the cheap shop. It was only like $2 a packet or something, but it stitches so beautifully. There's another one too that I'm doing on this type of fabric as well. So that is that one. Next is a needle still attached. This can go across the top. This is Spring by the Cricket Collection, and this is 18 count hand dyed Ada. So I hand dyed this, and it's in a lovely yellowy mottled colour. I've already done winter and autumn, so I'm doing spring, and then I'll do summer. These are so nice to do. They're Such a fun stitch, lots of colour changes and details, but they're well worth it. So that is spring. It's another warm day here today. What are we sitting at now? It's currently 29 degrees. So I've got the window open. And I heard the boy over the back bouncing his basketball. Now this boy has been bouncing his basketball out there for the last 6 years. So, or 7 years. So I hope he becomes professional because all that work. Anyway, next is Emerald City. This is by Owl Forest Embroidery. This is a stitch along I'm doing with Anna from Stitch Roadies. Where are you up to, Anna? This was started in 2020 and I haven't worked much on it. I'm not overly fond of it. I find that the stitching's quite bulky on this hand-dyed fabric. Maybe I might try 1/1 because when I dyed it, it shrunk such a lot. The hole shrunk, and I don't know. I might try one strand and see if I like it. But yeah, this is yeah, hand dyed. This is 18 count Ada. So that is that. So it's probably gone down to a 20 count. No, gone up to a 18, yeah, up to a 20 count. That's that one. And next is, this is another piece of that fabric that I bought from the cheap shop. Next is Home of a Needleworker by Little House Needleworks. I think it's Little House Needleworks or Cottage Needleworks. So not a huge amount done on that one, but it's fun to stitch. So it was that, all of that went really quickly. So that is that one. Now I'm not aiming next year to get any of these finished. If I do, then I do. If I don't, I don't. They will just roll over into the next 20 years probably. So that is that one. Next is this is Tangled Up. This is Welcome by the Cricket Collection. Another piece of hand dyed 18 count Ada. I haven't even overlocked this one, but that's okay. It's going to be a long welcome banner like the spring and the others that I've done. So this is a fun one to work on as well. I haven't done very much, as you can see, but hopefully next year will be the year to get some work into them. Right, next we have okay, this is Disney Mickey head. So this was a pattern I bought off Etsy. One of my daughters sent me a picture of it and she said, "Mum, can you stitch this for me?" She's Disney mad. And I said, "Yep, that's no problem." So I said, "Have you got the pattern or a link?" No, she only had a photo, but anyway, we found the pattern and I'm stitching this for her. So I've done Dumbo and I've done, oh, she told me who that was, I can't remember, but I'm putting beads in for their eyes. So Dumbo's got little black beads and this little guy, can't remember who he is, anyway. And this is another piece of hand dyed fabric, but it will be in the shape of Mickey Mouse. But again, the picture will be there. So that is that one. And then 2 more. So this one is Beach Cottage, and this is by Cottage Needleworks, or Little House Needleworks, I can't remember. This is like a little sampler, and again this will go up on my beach ocean inspired wall. Sorry, I'm just going to have a drink. This one's probably the closest to a finish, I'm guessing. So yes, and this is on a piece of 32 count white even weave. That's that little one. Now, last one. So, 1 a month. This is March Cottage by Cottage Needleworks. I've done January, which had a little snowman on it, but I'm going to redo it because I don't like how it's been finished, so I'm going to redo that one. This is on 14 count, no, this is 18 count I think, white Ada, and then there's the house to go in here, and then I can't remember what's down the bottom, but that is that one. So that's my 12 cross stitching projects for 2024. So 1 a month, 1 calendar month, and then all of my other ones will be you know, if I feel inspired to stitch on them I will, but those will be my 12 main pieces per month. And then my focus piece for the year will be Jamie, Claire and Frank, my Heaven and Earth Designs full coverage. And then yeah, that's it for my cross stitching plans, but nothing else. I haven't got any stitching haul. Oh, but what I did buy is I took my son to Coomera Westfield to I think he was spending his birthday voucher, and there was a little a stall for the Rotary Club, and they had tons and tons of handmade gifts that you know, the ladies have made and donated so that they can raise funds for, you know, all their projects. So I bought this little eyeglasses case, and this just happened to be just after I made mine. This one's got a little snap on it, if I can open it. I haven't even opened it. There we go. So just a little glasses case, it's lined, and it was only $2. And then the other thing I bought was this little diamond painting of a little Christmas gnome. It's a little coaster. So I'm going to get some, I'm sure we've got some seal stuff at work for diamond painting. So maybe I might seal it. Just to protect, especially, maybe I just won't even use it as a coaster, more a decorative thing. But yes, it's very cute, little Christmas gnome. So, and I mean, $3. So, you know, you got to support these places because they do a lot for the, you know, for everybody. So that is my Flosstube stitchy update. I'm going to carry on with my my piece with the fat quarter shop. I'm going to carry on with my Jamie, Claire and Frank, and now I'm all ready for my stitching in the new year. I haven't got any new starts planned. I've got enough to do. I don't need to be starting anything else. Got to get some of these down. So, but that's it from me. I can't wait to get stuck into the new year and get some good stitching done. So I hope you have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.